Telugu actor Allu Arjun, who was questioned by the Hyderabad police for nearly 4 hours yesterday after a stampede at a city theatre this month that killed a 35-year-old woman and left her 8-year-old son with life-threatening injuries. The actor had been summoned for the second time by the police in the investigation, and he could also be summoned again, is what we're hearing from our sources. He was asked whether he knew that permission wasn't granted and was in fact denied for his visit to the theatre, and whether he had been made aware of the stampede outside, amongst other questions. Meanwhile, a massive political controversy over the case has broken out, with the BJP and the BRS criticizing the Congress government of Revanth Reddy, conducting a witch hunt, saying that it is, there are more pressing matters, including issues of the farmers. Why are none of the promises that were made before Revanth Reddy came into power, none of those promises have been met? And here it is, Revanth Reddy, the Chief Minister, targeting the actor instead. So the BRS and the BJP coming down heavily on the Congress government, and the government there, of course, denying those allegations.
आज रेवंत रेड्डी के सरकार ने वो मनमना कर रहे, जो चाहे उसको अरेस्ट कर रहे, जो चाहे उनको छोड़ दे रहे। इन्हें ने आज 2-2 घंटा असेंबली में बहुत सारे स्टेट में इश्यूज है, किसानों का इशू है, लेबर का इशू है, दलितों का इशू है, माइनॉरिटीज का इशू है। उसके लिए बात करने के लिए टाइम नहीं है रेवंत रेड्डी को, लेकिन 2-2 घंटा एक फिल्म एक्टर के पीछे पड़ के वो एक पर्सनलाइज्ड टारगेट करके जा रहा है। देखिए, मैं वो केस के बारे में नहीं बोल रहा हूं। अगर से तुम केस रजिस्टर करना है तो करो, जो लॉ करना है करो, लेकिन सबके साथ क्यों नहीं करते?
रेवंत रेड्डी जी किसी को इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं कर रहे। जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का जो इश्यू है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर अपने हिसाब से कर रहे हैं। आज भी आप देखेंगे तो अल्लू अर्जुन को बुला के पुलिस स्टेशन में उनके ऊपर इंक्वायरी हो रहा। आज वो लोग बोलने को बड़े बड़े बातें बोलते हैं, ये उनका सोच समझ कर राजनीति करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। उनसे ये इस तरह के बातों में तेलंगाना के लोग आने वाले नहीं है। और जो बीजेपी और बीआरएस का जो गठबंधन है, ये पूरा एपिसोड में मालूम पड़ रहा है कि दोनों भी किस तरह से डिफेंस करने के, मतलब साथ में मिलके एक सिचुएशन को डिफेंस करने का कोशिश करें।
I think he's trying to compete who's the superstar in Telangana. He's trying to show that he's a superstar than Allu Arjun. If Mr. Revanth Reddy thinks he's a superstar, right now also he's acting in Congress party. Congress is making pictures after pictures. He's the main actor in Telangana. Now the people who came inside, threw stones, flower pots, everything, got into ruckus, and 2-3 people came from his own constituency. 2-3 people. Of course, they have a forum saying that I come from this university and that university, which very clearly any common man will know it's politically motivated. What is happening in the whole case is a clear case of victimization and a clear case of bullying. Is Allu Arjun had an intention when he come to the theatre that somebody will die? Did Allu Arjun had a motive somebody will die? Did Allu Arjun knew for a fact somebody will die? When everybody says it's a mistake, should not have happened, it has happened, everybody feels sorry for it.
And we have my colleague Uma joining us to get us more on this. Uma, of course, the actor was grilled for over 4 hours. Questions, that were asked in regard to how the permission was denied for his presence at the theatre, and yet he went ahead. What really happened there, Uma? Was the actor denied permission and he was not allowed to be there in the first place, and yet he was there, and that is what really caused the commotion at the time? And of course, many questions being raised as far as the opposition is concerned regarding the Chief Minister and his stance when it comes to the actor.
So there have been claims and counterclaims, and now videos and counter videos as well as evidence to support the stand that they are taking, or the version that they are putting out in the public domain as well. So yesterday when Allu Arjun came in and was questioned for nearly 4 hours, we are told that his lawyer Ashok Reddy was along with him. Of course, his father-in-law and father had also gone to the police station, but they were not allowed to be in the room. He was in a separate room where he was questioned, and he was questioned, of course, by the area DCP Akshansh Yadav and the ACP of the area, Mr. Ramesh. And what we do understand is that beyond asking him his sequence of events as he knew it, they had also shown him videos of the area, because what we do know is that the police have looked at more than 1,000 videos of the evening of December 4, when the accident, or rather the unfortunate tragedy took place, and they had prepared a 10-minute video of the sequence of events, and that is what was presented also to Allu Arjun, and he was asked to give his counter to whatever his version is and what the police believed is the sequence of events. So after nearly 4 hours of questioning, he went home. But we do understand that he is likely to be summoned again to the police station for questioning. And like the earlier note had mentioned, he is also likely to be taken to Sandhya Theatre for a scene reconstruction as well. The questions were also regarding his bouncers in the private security team, because the police believe that that had also a big role to play in the chaos and commotion that happened, and that led to the asphyxiation and death of Revati and her son, ending up in hospital for now 3 weeks. And they have also arrested one Mr. Anthony, who was part of the private security team, and the Hyderabad Police Commissioner has very clearly said that he believes that the private security exceeded its brief and did not allow the police as well as the public to function or move around normally, and that they had tried to control the entry and exit at the gate, and had also pushed people around, leading to the stampede-like situation outside Sandhya Theatre on the evening of December 4. So while all these issues are part of the legal process, what we do understand is that the Chief Minister has given a very clear diktat to all his party spokespersons, ministers, not to speak on the issue of Allu Arjun any longer, which really means that there is an attempt to de-escalate the tension that has developed from Allu Arjun's team as well. When we did ask for some responses to what happened, they said, we would not like to make any comment at this point in time that could be seen as provocative or daring the government in that sense, or challenging the government in any sense. So there is an attempt on both sides to try and de-escalate the tension while allowing the process of law to go on. Of course, you have the BRS and the BJP still talking about the issue as political parties, opposition parties. They would be commenting on the issue, and of course they have raised the question of why the Chief Minister chose to spend nearly 1 hour on this issue, whereas they believe that that was disproportionate compared to several other issues that are there in the state. Of course, the Chief Minister's defense or the government's defense is that it was in response to a question that was raised by MIM leader Mr. Akbaruddin Owaisi. And of course, the public perception also is something that the Chief Minister and the police administration here wanted to change and put out what they believe are facts in the case. At this point, there are certain videos also that have come out which are making claims saying that the body was or rather the woman was taken out of the theatre a little before the arrival of the actor. That of course is subject to investigation and not yet confirmed in any manner. No source has confirmed it, but this is doing the rounds on social media, making this claim that this perhaps happened a few minutes before the arrival of the actor. There is also an attempt on the part of the film industry. Mr. Dil Raju, who is the APFDC chief, he has just taken over. He has also said that he will lead a delegation of film personalities, industry leaders to the Chief Minister to try and ensure that there is no kind of a divide that comes in between the government and the film industry, because the kind of infrastructure that Hyderabad enjoys in terms of the film industry, they do not want that to change. Both sides, in fact, don't want that to change, and therefore this attempt to reach out to each other, even though the government did announce that they are not in favor of these special incentives, but the cinematography minister also saying that it will be on a case-to-case basis that we will decide on what next the action will be.
Uma, of course, these allegations against the actor and the case that he's been embroiled in regard to that stampede that took place, is it really impacting the sale of the tickets as far as the film is concerned, Pushpa 2?
I wouldn't think so at all, because the theatre, in fact, even Sandhya Theatre, where the premiere show took place, that is continuing to have its shows. Of course, there's a notice that's been issued to the theatre authorities there, asking them to explain why license should not be cancelled. The police had listed out about 10 reasons why they feel that the theatre management had violated the orders of the the law of the land in terms of the kind of precautions that you should take when this kind of a crowding is going to happen or a premiere show is going to happen. All that being on one side, the Pushpa film per se is not getting affected. There was yesterday a buzz because a video had been released by T-Series. The timing of it perhaps was unfortunate for the producers, because that's a song that's suggesting that the hero is challenging the police. But of course, this has no context at all. And the producers who I spoke to have very clearly said that they had no hand in the timing of the release of the video by the T-Series from London.
Right. Thank you so much, Uma. We will keep tracking the story and coming back to you for more on that.